and welcome to Yoga for Conflict. I'm Amy with Abunditude, and I just did a series on using the acronym right now in the midst of conflict. The final letter W stands for win-win. Oftentimes in legal disputes, there's a winner and a loser. And one party wants to win, one party often ends up losing. There's only so much of the pie. It's called a zero-sum game. However, when there's an opportunity to work together on something, there can sometimes be a win-win. In the process of noticing and observing some of the thoughts and biases and things that are coming up during a conflict, sometimes it's possible to notice other people's interests, maybe see another person's perspective. And in that way, we can often create a winning situation for both parties. In adversarial situations, like when you go to court for a litigation, for example, there often is a winner and a loser. People want to validate their own views, and people want to be right. In the process of conflict resolution or transformation, it's possible that both parties can work together to find some common interests, some common ground, and maybe find a win-win. It's possible for both parties to be right. Maybe there's some aspect of a situation where both parties can take a different piece of the pie. When you start to see beyond the underlying biases and the differences of opinion, it's possible to open up space to create new ideas. Maybe there's a shared interest between the parties, such as an additional economic interest, or maybe a desire to work together as business partners. By walking through the conflict with patience, pause, perseverance, and a little bit of playfulness, it's possible to see each other differently and to start to understand ways that you can work together. It's possible to experience growth and wins maybe in a different way. Maybe there's an opportunity for collaboration or greater income, maybe a new business partner, or personal growth. By first resting and pausing, imagining the potential outcome, going with your gut and intuition, hearing what others have to say, trusting the process of moving forward through the conflict, noticing what's happening with biases and opinions, observing some of the feelings and differences in perception, it's possible that all parties involved in a conflict can win. So I invite you to do a final yoga pose with me. A final resting posture in many yoga classes is called Savasana. It's like the dessert after all that work you've put in. So come to your floor or mat, and if you'd like to do this sitting instead, you can just sit on the edge of a chair. Come to the edge of the chair with your feet flat on the floor, hands resting on your lap. You can do this in an office, you can do this at home, wherever is comfortable, where you have a safe space. If you come to the floor, you can add a blanket or cushion for support, maybe a blanket for heat if you're cold, and maybe a pillow for under the knees. Start to roll all the way down to the floor or mat. And if there's any issues with lying on your back, you can also do this on your side. Resting with one knee up, maybe a pillow between the knees, and resting your head on your arms. On the back. Bring your shoulders down to the mat. Roll them up to your ears and down and back. Bring your hands down, palms up. Breathe in, breathe out. In and out. You can place your hand on your belly. Start to notice the breath as it expands the belly like a balloon. And release. the floor. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, release. Start to notice the space between the eyebrows, sometimes known as the third eye. You can gently close your eyes and notice any shapes or lights there. Maybe some reflections of what you saw before you closed your eyes. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice any thoughts that start to come up as you plan out the rest of your day. Bring your attention back to your breath, knowing that you're here right now. You don't have to be anywhere else. This is where you're meant to be. Breathe in, breathe out. Coming to that internal voice. That area in the body that never changes. The soul, or the source of all your observations and thoughts, everything that you are. To your fingers and toes. Slowly roll over to one side and rest there for a moment. Then gently push yourself up to a comfortable seat. Taking a moment to allow everything from this practice to sink in. Breathing in, breathing out. Raise the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you for allowing me to guide you today with all my light and all my love. Namaste. Hi, everyone. Conflict is inevitable and a normal part of human interaction. I'm Amy, a lawyer, mediator, and I co-own a business, Abunditude, with my husband, Danny. I met Happy Jack at a yoga festival in 2017 and have fallen in love since. I just love this community. Yoga for Conflict is for you if you want to learn more about how to be engaged and present, even in the midst of difficult conversations and conflicts. If you're already a yoga teacher, you'll learn how to use and integrate yoga tools in the midst of conversations and conflicts. Even if you're new to yoga, we'll review some of the other trainings offered by Happy Jack Yoga and will create deeper, more meaningful connections. This course will leave you with a better understanding of yourself and of others. You'll also be more aware of your reactions and other assumptions made during conflict. There are several ways to join the amazing Happy Jack Yoga community. Just click the link below to learn more. I look forward to learning from you and engaging with you very soon. Take care and namaste.